What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Amon Hawkins. Appreciate you rocking with me on this Sunday. We getting in, man. It's the Petty Hawk takeover. So if you don't know the difference between Petty Hawk and BallHawk, Petty Hawk is a little bit more animated. I should put on like some shades or something when I'm on screen doing Petty Hawk. Because I usually change my voice when I'm doing Petty Hawk. And then I got the hashtag when I'm on social media doing Petty Hawk. I need to come up with some type of costume or something. I need to talk to Czar since he an actor and an extra and have some type of appearance when I tap into Petty Hawk. So when somebody see Petty Hawk, like see me, they won't think it's me. They'll know it's Petty Hawk. Because, Petty Hawk say some things that's very disrespectful. But before we get started, man, this episode is sponsored by Able Insurance. Go to Able Insurance for all your insurance needs. That's home, business, auto, life insurance. The great people at Able Service in the state of Virginia for over 20 years. Been down with the BallHawk Show since the inception of when I was just on Podbean, on Blog Talk Radio. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2013, 2014, 2015, around there. But now on Bleav Network. Salute to Bleav for believing in your boy. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Petty Hawk takeover, man. I mean, we petty. We get into all the, all the topics that BallHawk really wouldn't talk about. I guess it's like the little chatty patty type of topics, people getting knocked out, when they trying to do another sport and they got lucky the first time and had a little success and then somebody took them seriously and then they got their ass put to sleep. That's the type of stuff Petty Hawk talking about. We got to talk about how Anthony Joshua made sure folks understood that if you really want to be a boxer, let me learn you. Because that other guy that got used to have all the belts, but the guy that beat Deontay Wilder, who just didn't care, and you got lucky, come on, step into the ring with somebody who really care and put your ass to sleep. Anthony Joshua did that. If you have not seen it, it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole entire fight on YouTube. Just search their name, Joshua versus Francis, because I don't want to mess up his last name, man. Salute to him. But yeah, we got to talk about, NFL free agency about to start. You got trades taking place, the draft coming up soon. We talking about real topics that's going to piss y'all off. You battle rap fans, something went down yesterday. Shout out to Caps, angry fan. You was talking real slick to Debo, man, and Debo ain't forget. Hey man, if you gonna talk, I'll wait until the usual suspects come before I talk about that. The link is in the description on Facebook, and if you're on Twitter and you want to join the show, I'll add the link to the tweet. YouTube, I'll put it in the chat. So whenever you want to join, to say, yo, send the link and I'll send you the link. If the signal's getting weak and strong, it's okay. It'll fix itself. So don't let that discourage you. Also, Tiki Barber has something to say to Saquon Barkley, because apparently Saquon Barkley may be a Philadelphia Eagle. He may be signing with the Eagles. And Tiki Barber shared his thoughts on it, and it got people in the uproar. Comparing now, comparing who's better, Saquon or Tiki, things like that. Petty Hawk's going to talk about that. Petty Hawk's going to talk about Luka triple-double streak. He going crazy right now. LeBron got hit in the top of the head. Like, LeBron, let me talk to you, man. Let me talk to you, LeBron. Like, what the? I'm not going to curse just yet. What is going on with all the theatrics when you get hit, bro? How you get smacked on the top of the head? You was doing that to your head. Like, what in the hell? Cat Williams ran the 40. They filmed it. We're going to break that down. I would share the film, but I ain't going to do it. I'm going to just talk about how y'all letting Cat off the hook. Salute to you, Cat. I don't want no smoke, but hey, I'm a little guy, so you ain't going to care about what I say. It's a lot of topics I'm going to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about it. Petty Hawk, don't give a fuck. I still ain't going to curse just yet. I'm going to wait till about 10 minutes before I start cussing. But y'all be picking and choosing Y'all be picking and choosing. This Cat Williams shit, let me know y'all be picking and choosing. Filipowski, whatever his name is, the mad tripper. All y'all that came at Petty Hawk talk about, oh my God, Petty Hawk, he was just trying to get off the court. He was protecting himself. The fan tried to run him over. They were stampeding on the court. He didn't try to trip him. I'll be damned. You see the UNC game yesterday? And also, do y'all feel some type of way that UNC guys were having things thrown at them by the Cameron crazies for yelling bye because they beat y'all on your home court and yell bye? You know, all that, oh, y'all be doing like this. And they did it back to y'all when they beat y'all. Now y'all throwing stuff at them. We care about player safeties when people storm in the court, but y'all could just throw shit at guys, right? You know what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. My dog Travis, man. 52 years old, running a 4.9705 is impressive. We not doing this shit today. No, fuck that. I ain't making it 10 minutes and I said the F-bomb. So what? Cat Williams said on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay, right now I can run a 4.340. I'm very fast. He said it with a straight face. According to y'all, Cat didn't tell a single damn lie during the interview. That's what y'all said. Y'all said Cat didn't tell a damn lie when he said, I run a 4.3 right now. I'm very fast. And sip Shannon Sharp's cognac. Well, newsflash, the motherfucker ran a 5. If he run a 4.97 hand time, that's over 5 seconds. I don't care if he's 50 plus. He told me, and y'all verified, that he did not tell a single lie the entire episode. That's what y'all told me. Y'all said that. With the dresses, with the stealing jokes, with the reading thousands and thousands of books, with being homeless at like 12, 13, having thousands of dollars in his pocket. Y'all told me he did not say a single goddamn lie. This mamma jamma, 52 years old, with some Dior. He ain't had no running shoes on. The boy had on designer shoes. Yes, he looked very good running. Okay. See, this is Petty Hawk talking. This is not BallHawk. BallHawk, you want to say something? Yeah, I just want to say, man, at 50 plus years old, what Cat did was very impressive. Now, fuck that. Give me the mic back. Petty Hawk back. I don't care. You said, motherfucker, I run a 4.3. And all your funky ass fans and 52 million views and still counting, everybody co-signing, oh, Cat, ooh. Y'all ain't slick. Now y'all want to talk about it's still impressive. Ain't no damn it's still. Y'all don't get LeBron that same leeway. LeBron averaged a triple-double in the loss. He lost. That's what y'all say. Y'all ain't out here. Jerry West went to 10 NBA finals. He only won 1. Y'all ain't doing that. So we ain't doing that with Cat. Fuck that. You slow as hell, Cat. You told me you could run a 4.3. Lie detector determined that was a goddamn lie. G-O-T damn lie. Your ass don't run a 4.3, sir. If somebody said, Hawk, why don't you race Cat? Man, I would smoke Cat. Come on, bruh. Don't do that shit to Cat. I would smoke Cat. Dead ass. Come on, man. A 5? This mother... Oh, y'all got the audacity to tell me to race Cat and he running a 5? Negro, please. This nigga ran a 5. I don't care how old he is. He said he run a 4.3 and you run a 5. That's funny. Don't give me that. I don't care what his age is. He the same age he was when he was sitting on that damn couch capping. And y'all out here, Cat ain't say one lie. People scared of Cat. This 2024. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. What the hell is going on? Nah, that's what's going on. Oh, baby, let me explain. Yeah, you got some explaining. What? See, y'all ain't real. I would have been in, boy. Let me. Ooh, I wish I would have been there when he ran through that finish line and everybody had no 4.3s. I'd have went right up to Cat. Hey, Cat, you say you run a 4.3, dog. That ain't 4.3. Y'all, first of all, y'all had the nerve to let him run it in the gym and try to make it seem like that was legit. We ain't forgot about that. And again, I ain't saying Cat a bad person. I ain't saying Cat not hilarious. I ain't saying Cat don't invest in himself and make millions and millions and millions and millions. Because this is what you got to do if you hold somebody accountable. You got to make sure you share all the accolades and how great they really are because people say you hating. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna say you hating. Like somebody go, who the fuck is this guy? His little punk ass podcast. He's hating on Cat. Cat got more money than him. You know somebody gonna say that, and I'm gonna be like, I don't care. Petty Hawk don't care, bro. Petty Hawk don't care. Moving right along. Where's everybody at that thought Francis was gonna beat Anthony Joshua? Because Tyson Fury came into the fight overweight and didn't care, and still won the fight versus Francis. And y'all swore up and down because Francis was 273, 75 pounds. He looked ripped. He was trained by Mike Tyson. He gonna be Anthony Joshua. Oh, I'm telling you, he hit hard. He was a kickboxer, MMA guy. He punched you this much pounds when he hits you. You ain't Ivan Drago. This ain't Rocky IV. That ain't Apollo. You was fighting Rocky. Anthony Joshua was Rocky. Anthony Joshua was stoic, chilling. You know what I mean? Looking at everybody, looking at France like just because he knocked down Tyson. Everybody that knocked down Tyson Fury, bro. Everybody but the Klitschko knocked down Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury goes down. He just don't lose. Okay? If you've been watching boxing, you know people could knock down Tyson. But come on, E. Come on, E. You lying, bro. I did not pick no damn Francis over Anthony Joshua. Cut the shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Frankie said his little ass was scooting though. I'm not giving Cat that grace. Sorry. Because word on the street was Cat don't lie. Fuck, he lied. See, that's why I'm not. BallHawk could give him grace. BallHawk, I'm back. What Cat did at 52 years old, and he's not an athlete, was very impressive to run a 4.97 hand time like a 5.3 electronic. Okay? Let the record reflect that BallHawk respects what Cat Williams did. But Petty Hawk don't give two tears in a bucket. I'm like Cat Williams versus Steve Harvey right now. I'm killing him because that's what Cat did to Steve Harvey in Detroit. He killed Steve Harvey on that stage. I am you, Cat, and you are Steve Harvey right now. You ain't getting away with it. All it takes is one shot and you sleep. Let me tell y'all something, man. Francis, because somebody tried to say, well, Francis got paid $20 million. Let me tell y'all about how I really dislike when people like respond like that to me. Because I always pay attention when who does that type of responding. And if you want to join, just ask for a link request. And I ain't even sent this out to the usual suspects because I'm going to get my bars off right now. So check this out. Why do people pick and choose when they allow, or why do people, what I'm trying to say, y'all pick and choose who you will allow to just generate monetary gains even though they lost? Like, do we say, oh, so-and-so lost a championship, but hell, they still making $40 million a year? Yeah, so-and-so got the silver medal, but he got them big endorsements now. Like, y'all don't do that. I mean, when I said Francis got his ass knocked out, you can't play boxing like MMA dudes, I get it. You know, y'all, MMA fans feel like their sport's better than boxing, blah, 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 blah. But I rarely hear a boxer say, I'll go in the octagon and win. Because they know, like, hell no. Them dudes gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different art forms. Like, Nah, I ain't getting in there. But MMA guys will disrespect boxers. Because let me tell you why. MMA guys want paydays, bro. There's more money in boxing. You UFC fans, MMA fans got to realize, yes, your product may be more appeasing to the casual. But don't act like people just don't be like slamming each other and laying on each other. Like you got guys who just win, and Dana White hate it, where they just slam and hold you down. Ain't no pause needed. Y'all know I ain't lying. A wrestler will fight a striker. What's the first thing a wrestler gonna do? Double leg, get him down, hold him. That's boring as shit. Now, O'Malley fought yesterday. He fought what's his name? Vera. That was an explosive fight. Oh, like so Sean O'Malley is it O'Malley? Anyway, the dude with the cornrows with different, he swear up and down he could get in the boxing ring and beat a boxer. Cut it out, bro. Cut that shit out. You're not beating a boxer. You're not. I'm sorry. Like, respectfully, bro, a boxer ain't coming in the octagon beating an MMA fighter. Majority of them ain't even gonna try because they'll take a pay cut. Petty Hawk done piss people off. You taking a damn pay cut. You ain't getting shit going to fighting. Man, what you going, bruh? Come on, man. We done seen the likes of a Ryan Garcia fighting the undercard and get paid $250K. We know how boxing to pay guys when they names and they building them up. They giving them that bread even if they not the main event. You don't need no belt in boxing to get paid. UFC, don't get me wrong. Dana White gonna make sure he put on the best cards. They do that. The best will fight the best because he gonna make sure that. But the compensation ain't gonna be the same. Yes, boxing have guys who pick and choose. But when they finally get in the ring, at least we know that prize fighter getting that money. Oh, wait a minute. I just did what y'all did with Francis when y'all said, but he got $20 million. See how y'all don't like that shit? Y'all hate a Floyd Mayweather. You know what I don't get about, you know what I don't like about y'all? Y'all pick and choose when y'all let somebody control their own career and make sure they're getting compensated fairly. Because we as a consumer, our selfishness should supersede the fighter's selfishness. Y'all don't like to hear that shit because we all selfish. There is no loyalty in sports. It's really not. We are loyal to the dollar bill. We are loyal to our feelings, but we ain't loyal to the actual team, an actual owner, an actual teammate. You're really not loyal. My man Rock said, some people don't like the sport because they believe it's brutal and slamming a guy versus throwing hands. A lot of people don't like. But, you know, the thing about Francis is I understand. Like, I don't knock the hustle. I really don't. If you have a name and a brand and you can jump the line to get the big paydays, to fight a Tyson Fury and then fight it. Think about this. He fought the best heavyweight in the world, Tyson Fury, in my opinion. Then he fought one of the biggest cash cows in the heavyweight division, Anthony Joshua. Fought them back to back. Deontay Wilder been trying to fight Anthony Joshua for years, bro. For years. And Francis got to fight with Anthony Joshua after losing to Tyson Fury just because he looked impressive. And the storyline was built that Anthony Joshua got a glass chin and Francis punched hard because he knocked down Tyson Fury, but everybody knocks down Tyson Fury. They just don't beat him. The Gypsy King just don't lose. Straight like that. And now we got, is it Jake Paul? Yeah, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Get the fuck out of here. Let me sit up for this shit right here. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. You know what's gonna be on display? The lead up to this fight and the night of this fight? Petty Hawk talking right now. Ooh, Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet. Mike Tyson, who's revered in everybody's heart as one of the best heavyweights, the most excited heavyweights. Nobody could beat Mike Tyson. When Mike was on his game, nobody could beat Mike Tyson. Now you got Jake Paul. Somebody said, I wish you would fight somebody. I wish he would fight somebody, even though he lost to Fury brother. Another Fury did the job. Y'all just gloss over that. Now, he fighting Jake Paul. Now, people saying Mike Tyson ain't look good versus Roy Jones. Newsflash, they told him, don't punch Roy in the face hard, Michael. I think that was in the contract. Don't punch him in the face too hard, Michael. And he just punched Roy to the body. Roy ass was sore. Pause. Like his body was sore. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with that. But hold on, I'm checking something right quick. Salute to everybody at Twitter tuned in, man. Appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just send y'all a message, let y'all know I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I know what's gonna come on display. I can already see it. Petty Hawk don't care. Petty Hawk ain't afraid of no discussion. Racism gonna come up. Oh shit! I said it. Duck. Racism gonna come out leading up to this fight. Cause I'm gonna tell you what. It ain't gonna be no. Hey, look. If Jake Paul happened to knock Mike ass out, ooh, no white folks go kill y'all. The white folks gonna let y'all have it about Mike. Cause they ain't forgot about the rape. They ain't forgot about how Mike being, let Jake Paul knock Mike out. The white folks gonna come out of the woodworks on y'all. I can see it. And all the black folks like, I wish somebody will knock this motherfucker Jake Paul out. Oh, Nickelodeon and Disney. I hate these motherfuckers. They just make too much money doing dumb shit. You beat Tyrone. You can't be no white dude beating a black dude named Tyrone. Knock Tyrone ass out. Give me a Caesar salad. If Jake Paul knock out Mike Tyson, y'all can't say shit to me about Mike being Deontay Wilder. Y'all better hope. Mike, you got one job. Don't get knocked the fuck out. That's it. You can lose, bro. You like 60 years old. But if you get knocked out, don't let Peter McNeely's great nephew beat you like you beat him. Man, let me tell you something. Y'all think I'm lying. If Mike get knocked out, they're going to need security getting that boy out the ring. Because all your childhood hopes, you talking about nostalgia. Oh, my God. That's like Michael Jordan trying to come back and play LeBron. No, if Michael Jordan came back and played like Luka, and we know Luka a dog Mike ass right now, dog him. Luka Doncic is a dog. It's like if Luka played LeBron one-on-one right now. Luka would dog LeBron. Yeah, I said it. That's it right there. That's like if you a LeBron lover and you want LeBron to check Luka and be surprised that Luka bust LeBron right now. Like Luka will bust LeBron right now. LeBron, but the young LeBron, wait a minute. Like if this was young Mike in his prime, come on, man. We know. In his prime, Mike, like, come on, please. Like, that boy ain't gonna jump in the ring with Mike. They gonna have some type of agreement to where it's gonna be, I bet you they make this an exhibition. This not gonna get sanctioned, man. This ain't gonna be a pro fight. This gonna be an exhibition. Cause Floyd Mayweather could have beat his brother ass. Like, Floyd Mayweather punched his brother Logan in the face so hard one of the rounds. He was asleep on Floyd's shoulders. Floyd had to do this to wake his ass back up. Like, get your ass off me, boy. So yeah, that fights seem like it's gonna be on Netflix. So if you got Netflix, you good to go, man. After Love Is Blind is done, and now you can look at another Love Is Blind. This Tyson versus goddamn Jake Paul. What else? Petty news, man. Let's get back to this Saquon Barkley possibly going to the Eagles, and then Tiki Barber telling him, if you want your Giants legacy to be viewed a certain way, you don't go play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, so Tiki Barber is a guy that played his entire career with the Giants, all right? Second round draft pick out of the University of Virginia. How many seasons did he play? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons. Has over 10,000 yards for his career rushing. Tiki Barber last 5 seasons with the Giants were like really good. 1,300 yards, 1,200 yards, 1,500 yards, 1,800 yards, then 1,600 yards. Saquon's a guy that when he's healthy, he's dynamic, explosive. Anything, any descriptive you want to add to Saquon in a positive manner, you can do that. Like Saquon is box office. Saquon had one season which he was really like hurt the whole season. And then he missed a couple games here and there. Like his rookie season, played 16 games and played 13 games. Then 2020, he only played 2 games. 2021 played 13. 2022 played 16. Last year played 14. So he has 2 seasons in which he's played every game. Then 2 seasons where he's played 13 games. Then 1 season with 14 games. 1 season with 2. And the Giants, with the day and age of the running back, they just don't value you that much. It's not, and I know people say, oh, they paid Daniel Jones, they need to pay. We know how quarterbacks are viewed, bro. Like, there's a lot of mid quarterbacks that get paid because of you, the fans, because of you, the conglomerate media that's been attaching this moniker, oh, the quarterback is the most important position in football. But then when you get that quarterback, guess what you say? He needs some help. He needs a receiver. He needs some weapons. He needs a defense to get him some stops. What the fuck? Just say, hey, look, man, you might be the most important, but we got to stop overpaying y'all. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of paying, not overpaying, what's my boy for the Chiefs, the D tackle, Chris? He got paid. Chris Jones, he got paid. That's a good move. 5-year deal, $95 million guaranteed. That's a very good move. He missed 1 game last year, still had 10.5 sacks, was first team All-Pro, I believe. Got the deal done. He got the rings. Like, and football, once you get you a Super Bowl ring, bro, like you hold the cards. Like, people gonna pay you because they're gonna want that Super Bowl mystique to rub off on other folks. I saw a podcast, 520 podcast with Jeff T and his homeboys. They say one of the realest things ever, man. If the signal getting weak, my bag, it'll come back stronger. Because it's the petty takeover, so we talking about everything. We just jumping around, ain't no goddamn script. We talk about like money and championships, and they made a great point, right? Because you got some people who will want you to leave money on the table so you can, quote, win. And between me and the 100 people that's looking at live right now, salute to y'all, we pick and choose the players in which we hold the moniker of championship beside their name. Like, they gotta have this many. If you're not a superstar, we don't care if you never won a fucking championship. We really don't. Ain't nobody, like he said, ain't nobody out here clamoring that Mario Chalmers won a bunch of championships. Ain't nobody out here clamoring that Steve Kerr got a lot of championships. Y'all love to throw out Robert Horry name when y'all see fit. But we all know it's certain names that y'all ain't out here saying how many championships they got. And then y'all ain't out here bragging that they got a bunch of championships. Like, y'all really not. You know it's levels to this shit. So I like what they said on that podcast. It's like, look, man, yeah, I would love to be the leader scorer on a losing team because I want to get my money. And then once you get your money, that's when you go to the GM. You be like, hey, man, I'm trying to win. Y'all gotta ship me somewhere. Like, because they already got their money. The contract is there. Like, it's a nice hustle. Like, what they were talking about in that podcast made a lot of sense. But all people heard was, oh, they're just being selfish. They're just thinking about money, this and this and that. And it take me back to with the Saquon situation because people was like, the Giants was jerking them and playing around and they didn't want to pay him this money. if we all know that sports is a business, first of all, what we got to stop doing is lying to everybody and stop saying there's loyalty in sports. There's no loyalty in sports. Like, as much as T-Key's talking about Saquon don't go for the Philadelphia Eagles, one of y'all greats, y'all let him have a pass, and he went from one rival to another. He actually went from rival to rival to rival. And we love him. He's revered. I'm talking about Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders played for the San Francisco 49ers, won a damn Super Bowl. And we know the 49ers was rivaling the Dallas Cowboys when it come to in the playoffs, getting to the Super Bowl. What did he do? He went to the Dallas Cowboys, won a championship. Then he did the ultimate villain move that nobody talks about, nobody even cares about. Who cares? Because he's Deion. Deion went from the Cowboys to the Redskins. They ain't known as Redskins no more, but all my old heads, nostalgia's gonna kick back in when you say Cowboys and Redskins. It's gonna like fuel you like, this motherfucker. No, he didn't. Think about that. Think about that. Like Tiki, Saquon don't care about what the Giants think about his legacy. He really don't. He don't, bro. He don't. You know what I'm saying? I know where you coming from, old school, hey, he's a division rival, blah, 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 blah. Like when DeMarco Murray went from the Cowboys to the Eagles, their hatred ain't the same. But Deion went from the Cowboys to Washington, from Dallas to Washington. And y'all was still out here saying, prime time. Y'all let him get away with it. Come on, man. Only thing you loyal to is your career. That's the one loyalty we got in sports, bro. It really is. Fans, you're loyal to you're loyal to the team you cheer for. You demonstrate loyalty. You really do. You're loyal to the organization. You're loyal to your ability to talk shit because your team is winning. You're loyal to that. You're loyal to that. You forgot that the Falcons and 49ers were once rivals in the old NFC West. Thank you, Edward. I really appreciate that comment. Look at that. So the Falcons and the 49ers were once rivals in the old NFC West. So Deion, again, like I said, this is even worse. He went from rival to rival to rival to rival. And nobody cares, right? Because he's Deion Sanders. And I bet you every organization would be willing to retire a Deion Sanders jersey. You got folks out here that was really mad that who had their jersey retired recently? Oh, Shaq. Shaq had his jersey retired by Orlando Magic. And people were really out here bitching and questioning. Bruh, do you not understand when Shaq got drafted by Orlando when he did for that damn franchise? I don't care if he played 2 seasons. Retire that shit. That's the big Diesel. The big Aristotle. That's Shaquille O'Neal. Are you shitting me? Y'all really out here screaming, they shouldn't retire Shaq's jersey in Orlando. Shut up. You on around. Man, they retired Yao Ming jersey. Yao Ming in the damn. Man, don't get me started. They better retire Dwight Howard jersey too. Y'all be disrespecting Dwight Howard. But yeah, so this loyalty stuff, we got to cut this out, man, sports. We really do. As fans, you guys are loyal to the organization. That's cool. But don't say a player is not loyal. He's actually loyal to his career. I'm loyal to me. I'm loyal to the people in my household. I don't know you, Betty Bop and Reddy Rock. I don't know, not the mamas. I don't know y'all. Can't be loyal to you. I appreciate you. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you being a consumer, helping with the TV deals because you're a consumer. I appreciate that. But I'm loyal to my career, baby. I'm loyal to Team Me. You gotta be. Are you serious? You having these dudes taking these hometown discounts? Because fans are fanatics. So this is not an attack on fans, but I'm just being real with y'all. This Petty Hawk, I'm keeping it real. Like BallHawk wouldn't do this. Petty Hawk keeping it real. A fanatic would turn your motherfucking ass quick. Don't do what you're supposed to do. Fuck, they be like, fuck him. Get him out of here. Why do we even re-sign him? Yeah, they do that. They don't love you. They don't love you. They don't love you no more. Shout out to Young Jeezy. They don't love you. Yeah. Oh, what? They love you one day, hate you the next. Let your ass ball out one game. Oh my God, he's the truth. Yes, he's the truth. He's the best of the division. Yeah. Let your ass stink it up about 2 weeks. Get his ass out of here. He's motherfucking prima donna. I hate him. What the fuck? What up, my Big Law? What's good with you, my guy? You know, a little Petty Hawk moment right now. Ray Allen caught hell for going to the Heat, and it wasn't even his fault. The C's did him dirty. I don't give a fuck if they did him clean. Go where you want to go. Like, let me tell y'all something, man. Play basketball, play football, play any sport with any team you feel fit. If they want you to join and they got them coins, hello, I'm on the first flight. I'm a mercenary, okay? I'm a hired hitman, okay? I'm loyal to Team Me and the people in this household and the people I'm helping take care of. Because you hired me to do a job. You only love me because what I'm doing for you. You feel me? Like as a player, a fan, they love the said player because of what said player is doing for their feeling, their euphoria, their ability to brag. Like a player could play for a team for 8 years. And the player could say, you know what? I ain't being compensated like I should be. I feel like I'm worth this much. I need to go elsewhere. And a fanatic would be like, man, fuck you, dude. You fucking selfish. All we did for you, get him the fuck out of here. Can't stand his ass. But for 8 years, you got fat heads. You got jerseys. You got autographed memorabilia. You even got photos with that player. But soon as he be transparent, be like, yo, man, they ain't compensating me because, hey, man, this team down the street willing to give me this. What you want me to do? Come on, man, be loyal. Let your ass could get hired by another job and they could double your salary. Your coworker be like, man, you stupid, man. I thought we was cool. How you gonna leave me here? Man, I got mouths to feed. I bet you ain't gonna say he ain't loyal. Oh, my bad. We can't compare. We can't compare 9 to 5s to pro sports. Because that's what y'all be doing. I don't ever do that shit. But y'all be doing that shit. Yeah, that's petty. See, petty Hawk is very petty. What's something else we got to talk about? Somebody retired today for the Eagles. The D tackle. Damn it. What's his name? Oh, Cox. Yeah, Cox retired. Fletcher Cox, man. Salute to Fletcher Cox, man. Hell of a career, man. Hell of a D tackle, 6-time Pro Bowler. Salute to you, man. Salute to you for that. I know Jason Kelce just retired as well. The Eagles, man, that window shut now, brother. That window is gone, Eagle fans. That shit done. It's done, son. You might be done. You better get some coordinators or something that know what Jalen can and can't do in the court of law. Rock. Oh, yeah, LeBron got 40K. Salute to LeBron James. LeBron James in the club of his own, goddammit. One thing, look, you can have your goats. You can say this person better, this person is. One thing you can't say is LeBron is in the class with anybody else. LeBron is all by his fucking self. That's what y'all need to realize. LeBron is by himself. He by himself. Ain't nobody doing the shit that Bron did. Only person that's on the trajectory to do what Bron did is Luka, and Luka ain't playing for 21 seasons. That motherfucker said shit. When JJ Redick told him, he was like, man, I ain't playing that long. Luka is the only dude that got a chance to even come close to do what LeBron has done. Facts. Luka ain't gonna win as many rings as LeBron. So now LeBron fans, you will have ammo for Luka fans. He ain't gonna be as much of a winner like LeBron. I'm calling it right now. Luka ain't gonna win. Luka probably won't win a ring. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. He ain't gonna win a ring, bro. Sorry. Luka on a tear right now. He got like 5, 6 straight triple doubles, 35 plus triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron in the club by his motherfucking self. Okay? Yeah, I say that emphatically. I love Michael Jordan to death. Michael played 15 seasons, I think, right? 15. I don't give a fuck if it took LeBron 16, 17 years to finally pass him in school. LeBron did what he did. Like, y'all got to stop doing this shit, man. You can't knock a dude for being healthy and choosing to not step away from the game more than one time. And he may not win championships every year, but the month he lived in the finals. The motherfucker just do what he do. He line up and he play ball. That's what he do. LeBron is the first NBA player to 40,000, but not the first basketball player to 40,000. All right. That takes me back to, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Because a lot of times you do have to provide context. Because people think you hating right now. Like, Edward, they think you hating because you point out he's not the first basketball player with 40,000 points. If you could, man, provide who was the first player with 40,000 points, because I'm not hip to that. But it was like when I had the conversation about Caitlin Clark on my Facebook page, right? And I was pointing out how, you know, Caitlin is the NCAA all-time leading scorer, but not the all-time leading scorer in college basketball, because before the NCAA, they don't count a lot of the records that were achieved. Like, they celebrate the coaches, but they don't celebrate the players, especially if that player was African American, because we know the climate of the world. It was a young lady by the name of Pearl Moore that had 4,061 points, right? They didn't have a 3-point line, and I was just pointing that out. And people were saying, like, oh, it was like D2, the competition ain't the same, this and this and that. And I was just like, look, man, I'm not trying to shit on Caitlin. I'm just letting you know that it's a lot of things that take place in which context and or these titles and tags, you got to kind of pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Prospect. Yeah, man, if you're on YouTube right now, get the likes up. Twitter, y'all done feel the building up, man. It's like over 100 y'all, and I think it's like 100 y'all in the live right now. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, man, definitely get the likes up. No one cares about those 50,000. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, man. Like, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Like, Petty Hawk, this is what I love when I get into my alter ego, Petty Hawk, because Petty Hawk ain't trying to be politically correct. Petty Hawk just want to be correct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, when you're in media, you got to understand how to title things and market things. You know what I'm saying? So the title and how you present things, the rollout is important. Like, even in videos, if I came in and said, man, like when LeBron got hit in the head, if I'd made a video like so-and-so punched LeBron in the top of the head in the middle of the game, people will go look at the video because they think, oh shit, what I missed? It could be the same thing. Just like if, you know, they call it clickbait. There you go, clickbait. So a lot of times, man, the clickbait is real, but it's like, to me, clickbait is like being a Skip Bayless. You got to stand on that character 24/7. Everybody don't want to be a troll 24/7. I couldn't be no fucking troll 24/7. I troll a little bit in my Petty Hawk ego, alter ego, but that shit ain't fun because like people really be getting in their feelings. They be upset. They be wanting to like trying to like see me then, Petty Hawk, see me then. Like, nah, dog, I don't live that life no more. Praise Jesus, praise the Lord. But that's the thing, man. But back to LeBron James, yo. I think what y'all got to start doing with LeBron, understand this. At this age, he shouldn't be in position to carry a fucking team. Anthony Davis got to get his shit together. D'Angelo Russell, you got to play like that. Like, D'Angelo, I'm gonna need you to grow some kahunas and be like, LeBron, take your old ass over there. Let me do what I do. Because when the LeBron ain't there, D'Angelo Russell gets busy. He gets busy. It's amazing. And I've been saying this, and this is no knock on LeBron. LeBron has this, what star players do. I ain't gonna lie, not just LeBron, but star players have this presence that people just cower and take a back seat to versus shit, I'm gonna still do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a Chris Bosh, I'd be like, man, I ain't going to stand in the fucking corner of LeBron. Hey man, feed me in the post. Let's go. This is what I was doing in Toronto in the T-Dot. Damn it, let me get that. I know you LeBron, I know you want your space, but bitch, I just ain't gonna stand in the corner and then I pick and roll and pick and pop. No. So D'Angelo, when you dribbling the ball and you hear LeBron like, hey, no, wave his ass. Get your old ass over there, man. Go stand in the corner. Let me do what I do. I'm D'Angelo Russell right now. You gonna need me. You gonna need me to be Kyrie. That's the one thing you respect about Kyrie. Kyrie was like to LeBron. Anytime LeBron like, woo, he was like this. Fuck out of here. I'm Kai. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. D-Lo plays so much better when LeBron ass ain't nowhere near him. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And this is not a knock on. This is not, I'm not blaming LeBron. I'm blaming the motherfucking grown-ass professional men that ain't man enough to be like, my man, I need to do me if we want to go further than what we can go. I know how great you is, don't get me wrong, but damn it, you need to do a Steve Kerr to Michael Jordan. Have LeBron punch you in your face. It worked for Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers told LeBron, man, stop bitching. You're the greatest player on the earth. Stop bitching. LeBron wanted to fight him, but you see he ain't fight him. Y'all hate Mario for that, but LeBron got that shit in order. And when Mario told LeBron that shit, we got the LeBron, hey, go crazy, Bron. Go crazy. When he got back to Cleveland, he thought he was going to tell Cat, and fuck that. Cat's like, shit, you better let me get that. You can take a break, sir. You King James, but I'm Kai. D'Angelo. Because AD ain't going to do it. AD just, I don't know what's wrong with that. But D-Lo, I know you videotape people, so I know you got kahunas. Tell LeBron, get his punk ass over there. Go over there. Matter of fact, come set a screen for me, LeBron. I'm going to treat you like Karl Malone. I ain't saying D-Lo better than LeBron right now, but if you want to win a championship, if LeBron James is the best player on your team at this age, you ain't going to win no championship. He cannot be a 39-year-old cannot be the best player on your team. He cannot. I don't care how special he is. Like, no, he cannot be the best player. No, hell no. Don't work like that. No. And if I didn't care if Michael Jordan won with the Wizards, I don't give a fuck if LeBron won anything with the Lakers right now. I don't. I'm one of the people, I just appreciate that he getting buckets. He's still getting you 25, 7. He's still a bad man. But I ain't out here saying, oh, LeBron ain't gonna win no ring again. Motherfucker, we ain't forget about Mikey with the Wizards. Oh, Mike played 82 games though 1 year and averaged 20. Okay, 20. Whip the fucking do. LeBron getting you 25, 7. He may not play all 82, but shit's this. Look, I hate to do this to you Jordan fans because I come from y'all era. This LeBron look way better than that Wizards Jordan athletically. Like Mike, it looked like Mike had onions in the shoes, like he had a cold. Even though Mike was still blocking people's shots with two hands off the backboard, but Mike was more of a mid-range post up. Bron still dunking on motherfuckers. But Bron been trying to take the back seat. He just don't trust them boys in their confidence shot. Or better yet, they scared to speak up. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, Paul. AD averaging 25, 12. Shit, that's still good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just like what people said Dwight Howard fell off when he was with the Lakers. And then you look at his numbers when he was with the Lakers with that bad back, what Dwight Howard was doing. Like that's similar to like AD. Your big man averaging 25 and 12 and 2.5 blocks. That's really fucking good. I don't know what else they want from AD, bro. I mean, they probably want to be more consistent. Don't get me wrong. But Austin, you got your bag. We need your punk ass to do what you do, Austin. Stay in that bag that you was in when you was with when you was going against the Celtics. We need to see that Austin. That motherfucker right there. What? Is it cause you was in Boston? I don't know, man. Is Jalen Brunson back yet? I see a lot of people trying to blame Thibodeau, because what Thibodeau did to D Rose, and what D Rose is above the high flyer. I don't blame Thibodeau for Jalen Brunson's injury, man. He said should have never got rid of the middle school principal, Alex Caruso. Oh man. Edward says that game AD had Friday with the injured left arm was amazing, and I'm not speaking scoring wise. I didn't see the game. But who else? What have I missed anything? Let me see. What else petty in the petty news? Let me look up let me look at my Facebook where I got real petty. Shout out to Juju Watkins from USC, man. She been getting buckets. She been getting buckets. I mean, she gets buckets. Jamisa Ford, shout out to my man Walter Ford, man. His daughter goes to South Carolina, 200-meter NCAA champion as a freshman. Just amazing kickoff to her career. She's already the fastest under 20 runner of all time, and now she's a national champion. So salute to her. Oh, Drea. Yes, Lord. Let's talk now to see this the petty shit I want to talk about right here. What's good with you, Alex? Woo. Let's talk about Dre. Oh, shit. Somebody say AI didn't deserve a street in his name. Them motherfuckers. First of all, if y'all didn't know, and I'm going to talk about Drea. We're going to talk about Drea. Let me say this about Allen Iverson, a.k.a. Bubba Chuck. If y'all didn't know, Bubba Chuck is from Newport News. Bubba Chuck played the Anderson Park like I did. I come from Newport News as well. I was born in Newport News. Like, you might have been born in Hampton General in Hampton, but we lived in Newport News growing up. We did. Yeah, went to Hampton High School, went to middle school in Hampton as well, like half and half. But when people was like, man, Bubba Chuck from Hampton, he no more, he from Newport News, bro. He from Newport News. Come on, man. He was what was it, BET Awards or something? He was like, shout out to Bad News. Like, he from Newport. He Newport. Like, it don't fucking matter, bro. Like, we claim 757 at the end of the day. Shit. That's Suffolk too. The only people that ain't gonna let us claim them is the motherfuckers across the water. Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Portsmouth, they ain't gonna, shit. We can't claim that. That's one thing that ain't gonna happen. If you Hampton, Newport News and shit, it's neighboring cities. Like, come on, fam. You can get people getting technical with technically, like somebody got technical with me. Well, Hawk, technically, you went to middle school, 6th grade, you was in Hampton, and then you went to high school. So technically, half your life, you was in Hampton. So you really from Hampton. I was like, man, shut up. Come on, man. Like, I ain't gonna say I ain't like Hampton didn't help get me to where I'm at too. I always say, yo, I was born, like, I lived my childhood in Newport News. Like, I did my most cheesiest stuff when I lived in Newport News. Like, that's why I say from Newport News. Somebody say, where you go to high school? Hampton. So people get like start fighting over that shit. Like, well, I've been knowing him since so-and-so. He's from Hampton. All the guys that are with him is from Hampton. I'm like, bro, relax, bro. Relax. Come on, man. I went to Lindsay Middle School, then I went to Hampton High. So yes, people that know me from middle school, like, Hawk, you from Hampton, they ain't gonna know I came from Newport News. They not. They not gonna know. Hold on. So I understand that, you know what I'm saying? So salute to AI for the street name out there. Bubba Chuck, just a phenomenal athlete, man. Just phenomenal. Like, Little league pitcher, Anderson Park. He played for the Orioles. I played for the Mets. Played in a championship game against him when I was 6 years old. He struck me out. I remember his mom, Ann, was at the backstop. And when I was 6, I used to always try to get walked, so I would get down real low. And he was the first person to strike me out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to Bubba, man. Paul C said, then I saw people saying Mike V and Ron C need a street too. I'll say this. Mike revolutionized, like Mike, what Chuck did for the NBA, I feel like Mike was on the verge of doing for the NFL. You know, in Chuck's defense, Chuck won an MVP and then went to a finals. But Mike transcended his sport just like Chuck transcended his sport, if that makes sense. Like, you got to think about this. 2 guys from the 757, unconventional style of play, not the prototypical body type for their positions. And they merge street to pro sports and how they dress, their hairstyles, their lifestyle, and then they play style. They were both box office. Like the signature, the answer and the question, the signature shoe, crazy. The Mike Vick experience and his signature shoe with Nike, crazy. Like, think about that, bro. Both $100 million contracts. Yeah, y'all ain't fucking with the 757, man. Shut up. Don't forget, even Joe Smith went #1 overall too. You know what I'm saying? The Upton brothers in baseball. Like, come on, son. Pharrell, Timberland, come on, son. Pusha T, come on, son. Like, the White Stevens Hall of Famer, come on, son. Like, the list goes on and on, man. The list goes on and on. But yeah, man, salute, man. Y'all really gonna have Petty Hawk in this bag, boy. You really gonna have Petty Hawk in this bag right now. So, hold on, I gotta respond to somebody. Bruce Smith. Yep, Bruce Smith. My bad. Bruce Smith. You know, Plexico. Salute to Plexico. You know, NFL champion. My guy. Salute to his cousin, Andre Kaysen, who helped prepare me for the NFL and things like that. He got a hellified high school female sprinter in Breonna Selby from Indian River. She go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Chickasee. You know what I'm saying? None of this would be possible without Chickasee, man. None of this will be possible without Chickasee. If you ever go to the 7-5, go to a Chickasee. Make sure that shit attached to a church. Oh, let's talk about Drea. Oh, Drea, can't you see? What are you guys' thoughts on someone that is having a kid by someone that is the same age as their child? You know? Cause you know it's a lot of mixed feelings. You got folks who like, yo, you know, you grown, like you 18, like once you hit 18, you grown. Then you got some folks who's like, yo, I could never date somebody who's the same age as one of my kids. So you know, a lot of men are saying you being perverts. When you think about it, growing up, that was like a young man's fantasy, right? To like smash an older chick. And if you smash an older chick, you was out there bragging. Just say if a shorty was in college and you was in high school and you technically dating a girl in high school, like she was like really a pedophile. Just like if you were in college and going back to your old high school trying to mess with the girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then the word thought was like different, but now you more aware, you know, your third eye, and you got more knowledge. In her situation, I heard Drea had a girl she was mentoring that was dating Jalen. She arranged the date at her house. This is allegedly. Jalen and the shorty had a falling out. Drea told the girl, you need to leave him alone, blah, 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 blah. Weeks later, she messing with him. That's nasty work. You don't need to be. You don't need to be with him. It ain't worth it. And then you get with it, allegedly. Whoa, hold on. I ain't know this. She babysat him at 12 years old. She used to babysit this man and his ex. What? Men only have an issue with it because women crucify men for doing it. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's pettiness. It's pettiness. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Because if women didn't crucify men, because we know dudes in that locker room praising him for getting with Drea. They were. You know what I'm saying? Holly Berry come up to one of these little young whippersnappers at 25. You old heads like, yo, that's Holly Berry, though. Y'all ain't out here saying, yo, Holly Berry's a pervert. Y'all know good and damn well if this was Holly Berry, y'all wouldn't be talking like this. But since Drea is seen as a female that's not respected, y'all going in on Drea. Let this man Beyonce, a Holly Berry, somebody with some stature that you like a Rihanna. Y'all be out here like, ooh, that boy bad. Rihanna, boy, young blood. Yeah, y'all be killing me, dog. Y'all be picking and choosing. I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Y'all picking and choosing, goddammit. How old is Stedman versus with Oprah? We let Oprah get away with having this nigga live in the guest house, being a boyfriend. Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, look at Paul C. I'm glad somebody admitted it. Nah, Rock, I had an issue with it back in the day. I was hating on the older dudes coming back hitting our roster. I know it was wrong, but they made it seem like a rite of passage. I ain't lying to you, bro. Look, man, when I was in high school and you see the old heads, they go to college and they come back like a year or two later. Granted, now, like, say we were freshmen, they were seniors. So we, you know that class for 1 year, they go to college. They go to college 1 to 2 years. Just say you're a junior now, and them dudes or women done been in college, they come back and they come into the high school game. They got access now to the vehicles. They can get hotels, or they got their own crib from school. They might go to HU or Norfolk State now. They in the dorm. They can have visitors. I mean, we seen it firsthand. We ain't saying it's right, but the culture has changed now. People up on game now. Look at this. Look at this one. Jay-Z was 30 when he started dating Beyonce and she was 18. Is it because Drea has a son that's the same age as Jalen? Is why people have an issue? Is it because it's a kid that's the same age? Does that really mess folks up? Because we know women been having sugar daddies that's 20 years they senior, you know, and we done seen young dudes mess with older women. You feel me? I don't know, man. Just live your life. Just make sure you know. Just make sure you know, Drea. If a shorty out here plucking your son and she your age, you can't get mad because you did it. Just know that, Drea. You can't be out here in your feelings if a shorty your age plucking your son. Just realize that, champ. And if you realize that, then you good. You good to go. All right. No, they mad because she looks like something and she breaking the norm. A woman's supposed to be washed up and done by now. That's true too. That's true. Everybody can't age like Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash still look the same. Hoops still look the same. Having a son in the same age group is part of the problem. She also stated that she didn't want to have a relationship with her child father. Her old baby daddy is the dude that used to play DB for the Cowboys. What's that light skinned dude name? I ain't gonna lie, dog. If this was Holly Berry, y'all wouldn't be mad. I know y'all wouldn't be mad, bro. No, y'all wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't be mad. Get my dog Rock. Yeah, what's good, Rock?
What's up, man?
Chilling, Brody. How you?
I know it's gonna be loud, but bruh, the real issue is like the women you mentioned. Those women have talent, they have skills, they have money already, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when they talk to a man, they don't really need the man. If they were talking to him, they don't need to come up off of the man. But Drea has no talent, no skills, none of that. Like she really playing, she doing the same thing that women do every day. That's why a lot of women taking up for her. Because you got women out here that strategically have kids spaced out so they can continue to get government assistance.
Oh shit. Talk this talk.
You see what I'm saying? So her oldest child is 21. She been in the basketball wives game. You know them women that ain't wives but having children by the guys, the groupies. So she had to find her another bag and she found it. I can't be mad at her for being the hustler that she is.
Yeah.
My issue is only with the women who's speaking up for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Orlando Skandrick is her first baby daddy. Salute to Orlando Skandrick. I didn't mean to disrespect you, not remembering your name, but I remember what you look like. I just didn't remember your name. My bad. But all right, here you go, Taylor. But yeah, I do agree with that because that's why I was bringing on like Holly Berry and them because I think you hit the nail on the head. Drea is not revered in a positive light as in being like an independent female with a talent that's respected. You know, she may be an entrepreneur doing things, making money that we don't know about, but she's not viewed in that light in which is really like respected. She's looked at as being a gold digger. So that's why people have an issue with it. Raymond said, I don't see the problem. She at the age where she not gonna mess it up because she on her road is at the end. She know her road's at the end. She gonna be the nasty mama figure he need right now. But she would get dragged like a woman his age if she doesn't act right. All right. You know, so
Uh,
yeah, man. Go ahead, Rock.
I was gonna like, I'm not mad at Dre the individual, bro. I don't like what she represents. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, bro. I'm not mad at rappers, bro. Like who rap about killing and mistreating black women and stuff like that. Reason why? Man, them folks are entertainers. They trying to get money. If people stop buying it, I don't like what they represent. You see what I'm saying? I don't like what Drea represents. Because for one, it's a dangerous game what Drea is playing. Two,
Mm-hmm.
it's messed up. Like it's a lot of mamas out here that will be on Drea head. When I say on her head, like they hurt Drea trying to do their
Mm.
son like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I get the hustle. That's like people who get mad at athletes. Talking about teachers should make more than athletes. I'm like, no, teachers only should make more than athletes if 60,000 people gonna show up to a math test, but they
Agree.
not.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about what people are buying.
Yep.
So Drea still got something that people are buying. I can't be mad at her for selling it. It's just what she represents.
What she got to buy? I get what you're saying, but what she got to buy?
What you mean? What she got to buy, man? Look at her.
Well, I know. I get that. That's what I'm
She,
saying. What? Like you said, what of value does she have to outside of that? Outside of that, what does she have to
I
buy?
mean, she got all these followers on Instagram. She on these reality TV shows. You know, she eye candy. You got a lot of horny individuals in the world. So
Yeah, no, I
that's
get
her.
it. So like my thing is, I probably missed what you said because like my mom used to tell me all the time that older women used to hit on me when I was like 12, 13. But I had enough wherewithal to stay away from it because First of all, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
So
thank you. Don't act like you knew, like you was
no.
knowingly saying no. Come
No.
on,
So
son.
my mother had told me that I was being followed in the store before by an older woman that was around my mom's age.
Okay.
And she told me that I came up to her, told her that this woman was following me because I didn't know what the fuck this woman
Oh yeah,
wanted.
so you was on some stranger danger. I'm about
Yeah,
to get kidnapped energy.
I know it. So like, so it's my mom was ready to, like you said, my mom was ready to beat this woman ass in the middle of the store because again, it's an older woman trying to prey on a little boy, and that's something as Black people we don't talk about. We don't talk about that enough in our community.
But it's even swap no swindle because what we want at that age, we just want to have sex. So I mean, and the women want money. Both of them getting what they wanted. So and they both actually adults. Do I still think it's wrong? Yeah, because at a certain age, it's a reason why, like you said, your mom don't want an older woman messing with you because she can really manipulate you.
Right.
All us know what it's like to be in love with somebody you probably not supposed to be in love with. And 9 times out of 10, it's somebody older that you was told not to mess with in the first place. So I get it. But I also get that, hey man, somebody had to say something to him before all this happened.
Yeah, my boy Jacob, shout out my man D Green, man. He says hard for a pro athlete to relate to women their age. Older women have careers, not gap years or internships. My man Raymond said a young girl that looked like Drea still has room to play in his face. TJ, what's up, y'all? What's good with you, TJ? And Paul C says, NASA, either way, yes, I wanted to, but again, I don't want a grown ass woman with any of my young adult children. I like, I do agree with like what D Green says. Like, it just depends on like the headspace that Jalen's in as well. Like, he like, first of all, he liked the way Drea looked. Second of all,
Yeah.
he may feel like these young chicks be playing games, and she could be playing games as well, but she presented like she got something going for her, so he good. So
I did make a joke that Ime Udoka is his coach, so it makes sense.
what, he may mess with young chicks.
No, it's the fact that Ime cheated on, messed around on Nia
Oh, Nia
Long.
Long, yeah, he
Hey,
did.
I saw him in New Orleans when the Rockets played the Pelicans, and I was down by the bench, asking how Nia Long's doing the entire game. I'm surprised I didn't get kicked out.
Yeah, dog. My man TJ said he chilling watching the women's college basketball. Salute the women's college basketball, man. Like it's been doing. They've been moving units. More eyes are paying attention to the sport. I do want the WNBA to just improve their ability to market their product so more folks can watch those professional women, because I feel like women's college basketball has a very good following. I just wish those same folks, because I know a lot of people that follows college basketball don't really look at NBA. You always hear folks say, I just look at college. I don't like the NBA game. But once you invest into a storyline, a narrative, and you see a player develop, I think it is nice to still watch that said player. Because that's how I am with the NBA. I don't have a favorite team. I have favorite players like Carmelo Anthony or Kyrie. Like those guys, I only watch when they were on TV. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the WNBA got to do something so they could generate more eyes. That way the pay will increase.
The WNBA is their own worst enemy for the lack of like. Don't get me wrong, it's getting better. Because I even plan on taking my daughters to see a game. But like, look at women's basketball was down in college also until you got more competitive teams. When Tennessee was winning it all the time, or when UConn was, it's boring when you got one team that could dominate the second best team by 60 and stuff like that. Like people, I remember they asked the question one time: does this speaks to UConn dominance or just how bad women's sports is? I'm like, how bad women's sports is. Like,
They want parity.
yeah, exactly. So when you know the outcome, no one really wants to see the movie that you told them about. Think about it.
Well,
Everybody get mad when you talk about the show before they got a chance to see it. They don't want to know the ending.
Well,
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with the coaching. Like when Baylor started winning, and then she I forget her name, but she did coaches at LSU, and LSU started building a program back up, and then people watch Don Staley in the WNBA, college and the WNBA, so a lot of people started following South Carolina. And I think it started spreading around the league where you have like a Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Like before then, who was really watching Iowa women basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, like you said, it's a lot more parity now around the women's college basketball. And while we're here, I want to give a prayer, send up prayers for Pua, who got hurt last night. She had, I guess, it's a concussion.
Mm.
She got a concussion last night from LSU, the point guard from LSU. So prayers up to her. But as far as how
Must got a phone call.
I think that once Caitlin and Angel Reese get declare, then I think that'll bring more fans to the WNBA viewership.
Hey, why would they? Look, I wouldn't declare. They gonna take a huge pay cut.
Not really, because Angel Reese will recoup that money through endorsements already. She's already making about she'll get about, I think she already had a shoe deal with Nike, and then she'll recoup that with the shoe deal alone.
For some reason, I thought she was with Reebok.
Or Reebok. It is Reebok. Reebok Adidas. Reebok Adidas. Reebok. It is
See,
Reebok.
hey, that's another thing. I think women's sports shoes, like for real, like women got to start supporting themselves so they can get the proper just due that they deserve. Like every woman that's wearing.
Yeah, I'm not to cut you off. I think it's the female player that plays for New York Liberty. One of them got a nice signature shoe that I saw in Dick's Sporting Goods.
Sabrina Ionescu. Yes, she does.
Yes.
That shoe looks nice.
That shoe looks nice. Shout out to Sabrina, man. Salute to you. I remember Cheryl Swoops. Her signature shoe was dope.
I think she's with Jordan. I think Lisa Leslie had a signature shoe back in the day. I remember the commercials with Lil Cotton Pratt. That's how old I am.
Yep. Sabrina shoe definitely dope, man. But yeah, like you got like what Asia Wilson is doing with the Aces, man, like coming out of South Carolina and now winning. She got 2 championships now in Vegas, right?
I think so.
Yeah, she got 2 championships, and like I think when Maya Moore stepped away to to change the lives of people who really need it outside of basketball, you needed more and more stars because we know what Maya Moore meant when she was in UConn, and even when she came to WNBA, she was just like one of the young goats. But with Caitlin coming into the WNBA, it's going to be fun, especially if they could put her in the 3-point contest versus Steph. Also, like that'd be dope marketing. But then you got Juju that's still being college. The young girl that's at Notre Dame right now. My girl.
She's also she's a freshman too.
Yeah, my girl Kamora Johnson at UVA. One of the top freshmen in America as well. So it's just all about just marketing and putting them on the forefront. And this is the greatest thing about the NIL in college sports. You could do so much more as an athlete.
Yep.
And you won't feel some type of way that you're being marketed like that because you're being compensated. And it's really teaching you how to be a professional. Because you go to college to learn how to be a professional in your field, whether you're trying to be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, an engineer. But now, as an athlete, you're not just thrown to the wolves with money. The NIL teaches you how to generate that income and how to manage that income, learn taxes, just learn about building a brand. So the NIL, because in college, in women's sports, the NIL will allow these women, like you stated and Rock stated, just because only a certain top percent really get paid over here, and then a lot of them got to go overseas. But with the NIL, they build these brands while they're in college. And now when they step out that college door and they go to the WNBA, now these big brands like, yo, Look at they following. Look what they did with the NIL when I was in college. It's more attractive. So it's a dope thing. And as much as folks talk shit about the NIL, you're going to see a lot more just college athletes be like Baycott is in UNC and plan to stay as many years as they can because they're getting that bread while they're in college. There's no rush. Like, think of this, man. If I'm talking to a young person, any sport, and you're on a scholarship, right? You're a very good player. You have NIL opportunities. Say you redshirt. This is football. Say you redshirt and you start the ball your redshirt freshman year, sophomore year, junior year. You got these big NIL deals, and you're worried about money. You could kill the best of both worlds now. You could possibly not only have a college degree and money in your pocket while in college, but you could have a master's degree, already have a 6-figure income revenue stream because you have your own LLC. So once you go to the NFL or the NBA or the MLB, that league does not have dominion over you now. A lot of times, man, when you are chasing that pro dream, those organizations have dominion and control over you because they know you chasing that money. But when folks come from money and they making money outside of said sport, they become dangerous to the establishment because they can't just say, you want this money, right? You're like, nah, I just love the game. Actually, I make all this outside the game. So I'm really good, but I really love playing. But you just can't punk me and make me do what the fuck you want me to do just because of money.
And that's why,
like, you know.
And that's why this whole Angel Reese thing is different, because I've seen people say she's gonna lose that $5 million NIL, but I'm like, she's about to recoup that in endorsements. She got that Reebok deal. You know, she's been on commercials. I mean, hell, she's even been in a couple rap videos. Like, she has that type of stature and brand where if you see her, it's like, oh shit, there's Angel Reese. You know who it is, and you willing to, you know, put your money into whatever she's a part of. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense building that brand. Shoot, I think they say Caleb Williams made 10 million NIL deals last year.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
The NIL actually helps college if they will be smart about it, because you got to think about what's the first thing you do. How you know what it's like when you first go pro. You can't wait to get around the people that knew when you was broke. You can't wait to pull back up on campus and that new thing you riding in. You get what I'm saying? You can't wait to do all these type things. So if you can give us the money while we're there amongst the people we want to be around, why be a 6-year senior still playing? You get what I'm saying? So it actually helped you keep players longer in college, in my opinion.
Hey, man, I just want to say, sidebar, salute to Quincy Wilson, man. He just ran a 45.76 in the Open 400 at the New Balance Indoor Nationals, man. This kid is phenomenal. He's a high school kid, by the way. Nice. 45.76. U.S. high school national record that stood since 2004.
That is insane.
Ooh. God, that joke. And he got an unorthodox way of running. And I could see coaches trying to, we need to fix his technique versus just understanding that he like Michael Johnson, like, hey, it works for him. Just train him. Let me see. These girls get drafted first round and cut in 2 years. Yeah, I will say that. I seen like a lot of these girls, they could get drafted in the first round and still get cut. Because I don't know if it's like the NBA when, you know, if you're a first rounder, so many years is guaranteed. I forgot how many years. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not hip on like the NBA contracts in the NFL.
About 4.
Well, the NBA will cut you also. It's just very rare. Matter of fact, I actually know a guy. I don't know. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he used to play for the University of Memphis. He got drafted, and they didn't want him around anymore. So they gave him all his money not to come back.
Oh, so he still got his money though. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. If you getting paid to stay away, you got your money. To me, that ain't looked at. To me, that ain't look like a fireman to me. I wish Dick Vermeil would have been like, hey man, we cutting you, but we still gonna pay you the two additional years you got. I wouldn't have cried when I got cut. I would have been like, oh, word. I ain't trying to laugh at nobody getting fired, but man, if you still getting paid for the rest of the year, like, come on, son. I don't feel bad for you. Like, we feel bad for folks because we understand that their dream got cut and their income got cut. But if you a coach and you got 2 years left in your contract and your ass get fired, I'm worried about your assistants. I don't care about you. Like, you still getting your money. Who cares?
Exactly. It works the same way in the regular field. Like when I got suspended last year from work, and the reason why nobody felt sorry for me because they still paid me while I was on suspension. So it's like,
that's not really, like they always say, like, you know, and hate to go left, but the only thing I can say that it really perk people's attention, like when you have those just like disrespectful police officer and they say suspended with pay, folks be up in arms like that ain't no fucking suspension. He's still getting paid. You paying him to stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially
vacation.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up, but I didn't want to bring it up. So I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna be taken.
So since I'm still Petty Hawk, Ben Simmons is out for the year, right? And I see people putting up like what he getting paid and how many games he played because he been injured. And it's old school folks. And I sat here and I thought, and at first I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But fuck it, I'm Petty Hawk. Y'all can't act like Grant Hill ain't do that shit when we was growing up. He got his money, he got hurt, had him ankle surgery. That motherfucker won't play and was still getting that bread. Because the bread he was getting back then was considered big bread.
But
it ain't the Ben Simmons type bread because it's inflation. But his ass won't play either.
But I can't say that because Grant Hill, I mean, I get it's his back, but ever since that whole little thing in Philly with Doc Rivers, Ben Simmons ain't really been the same mentally. I think a lot of that is mental, but with Grant Hill was legit. He had legit injuries that kept him from playing.
You not making sense.
So when Ben Simmons first stopped, had that little, I think it was like, I don't even think it was a year. I think it was like half a year. He didn't play because he felt he wasn't mentally. He had to get his mental. He had to get his mental health together, which is fine. But he came back, played like maybe 10. I think it was like, I don't know how many games it was, and then he went right back out again. And people were trying to figure out what was wrong because there was nothing said in regards to an actual injury until way after the fact.
But it was an injury though.
Well, we didn't know that initially because nothing was said. He didn't say anything, and then he was like, "Well, I just didn't feel mentally ready." After the season, after everybody had already slandered his name, if that makes sense.
But so here's how I interpret what you said. I'm nosy. You should have fucking told me when I wanted to know.
Well, not really. I think in a sense of things, because I don't even think the team really knew what was wrong with him.
Why you think that though? Hold on. Do we really think teams don't be knowing, bro? Like, come on, man. Let's keep it a stat. Do we really think teams don't know what's going on with their investments?
Not all the time. I think players do keep certain things away from teams that they don't want the team to know.
Like what? I mean, especially when you ain't playing games. They know, like, they just ain't gonna let somebody not play. They gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just ain't gonna not play a game. Like, here's what I wish you would just said versus going through all this. What Jacob said. Grant was a well-liked pro. Ben was arrogant. I think that's the most simplest thing to say. Ben is not liked. Grant is liked. That's all it comes down to. Like, we could try to, create this narrative and create this dialogue, but at the end of the day, nobody fuck with Ben. They fuck with Grant. That's what it boils down to with anybody when we talk about certain subjects. At the end of the day, do we fuck with them? Check this out. I got another one for you. You ready for this? Here we go, Rock. Draymond Green is a better three-point shooter than Larry Bird because he got more made three-pointers than Larry Bird ever had.
I mean, if that's the narrative you want to spin, I ain't mad at it. That's your narrative. As far as Ben Simmons, I never said I didn't like Ben Simmons.
No. I didn't say you. I just said
Oh,
perception, like
that's what I'm
their
saying.
character.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said if that's the narrative you want to run with, then
Oh,
that's
it ain't
fine.
about running. It ain't about running with a narrative. That is the narrative. Like we talking about Ben Simmons. Is Ben Simmons liked or is he disliked?
I think it's this. Again,
In
I
your
don't have
opinion.
no. I don't. In my opinion, I mean, I don't have no problem with him. I think
No.
people.
Not
I
you.
think.
In
I
your
think. I think.
opinion, how is
I
he
think
viewed?
he's viewed as somebody he's disliked because people feel he's stealing money from
Okay.
NBA teams.
Okay. So, and Grant Hill was respected, correct?
Yeah.
Because even in your explanation, like you could kind of see your mind like fighting with each other. Because you was like Ben Simmons said he had mental issues, and I'm cool with that, and I get that. But there's no but. If somebody has mental health issues, if you believe in
Well,
mental health issues, you're like yo, he had mental health issues. I don't play
the
with that.
reason
So
the reason
I don't feel sorry for Ben Simmons. You got because to me it's a difference in the two. Also, Grant Hill had personality, right? We saw Grant Hill outside of just the basketball court. We saw Grant
mhm.
Hill in the commercials and things of that sort. And also with Grant Hill injuries, he literally was having injuries that kept him from playing, right? Ben Simmons, we have questioned whether he was hurt or not several times. See, this is a prime example of when you play victim, you become the victim. And that's what's been happened with him. I think he tried to milk that Doc situation and sell it so well that he started believing that shit. Because you don't go from being that alpha, that dominant, to just all of a sudden, bro, he's shell shocked. He like a fighter that's never been punched hard before, that's been knocking people out. And all of a sudden, he done got hit hard, and he's like, "Oh shit, somebody else can hit too."
So he went through depression
Well, but
because
I
he
think
been
it, wa-
he been a front he been a front runner all his life.
yeah,
He been
I think
out all his life.
I think because of him trying to sell it, he bought into it. You know what I'm saying? Like he told himself that everybody was against him. No one liked him. That, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Philly hated him, his coach, all this kind of stuff. He told himself that so much that he started to believe it. And he took it with him. He took it to Brooklyn. Like, because Ben Simmons is nowhere near what he was when he was up for Defensive Player of the Year and everything. Like,
So here's the thing about what I'm saying, Raymond, because people do this and I get irritated. I'm not making an excuse for an individual. What I'm saying is we as people, we pick and choose when we feel like somebody telling the truth and when they lying. And what controls that is how we view that person leading up to the situation. We feel like somebody's been being a stand-up person and they say they going through some shit, we'll say, yeah, they going through some shit because they ain't never gave me a reason to not believe them. As Rock stated, once Doc said what he said about Ben, and you saw his little have a little attitudes and stuff like that, you think like, well, he threw a little tantrum. I don't believe that motherfucker. Like we do that, and that's just human nature. Like when somebody say something to us, we look at them and we start to like go through the history of us knowing them and what they did. If we believe what they said, we not. That's why mental health is the way it is. Certain people get away with mental health issues. Some people can't. Some people you can say, oh, he literally depressed. Oh, he just soft. That's just what it is. Like, why do people have an issue versus trying to say, because I'm not making an excuse for nobody. All I do is really have folks think on both sides. Cause I can see both sides. That's why I said with the Grant Hill issue, Grant was respected. He was like, he was in the forefront. He had that ankle injury. I ain't gonna say Grant was soft and he could have played through it because Grant's character leading up to that showed me like if Grant could play, he would play. Ben has a character. Folks would think, well, shit, he'll take the easy. And no different than Kawhi Leonard. People would think that about Kawhi. They say that shit about him. If Kawhi miss a game and he say he hurt something, oh, that motherfucker low management again. That's all it is. Kawhi, even though Pop did that shit, it won't Kawhi. Pop did that shit.
now
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this about being too. I'll be on your side here and on his side in this aspect. You gotta think about it. When you 6'10", can run like that, can do what you want with a basketball. his whole life, people probably knew he was going to the NBA. I'm talking about his entire life. So
look at his documentary on Showtime.
Yeah. So can you imagine being a kid who's going to be the savior for so many? He's probably never been criticized ever. And so when you finally get when that happens, and it happens on a stage as big as the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers,
in
the playoffs from a legendary coach, now that can shake you up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your first time experiencing it, and it's on the grandest scale possible.
And here's the thing about what you just said, Raymond. He said, but now we all going through some shit. But as a man,
no, you say Raymond, no.
We do what we have to do. He just soft and stealing money. Let me let y'all in on a little certain, because I'm gonna be petty, because you motherfuckers be petty with this. You can't steal shit that's yours. He can't steal fucking money. His money's fully guaranteed. He get his money. He get his that's like you taking a day off and that's how you steal money, because you get paid day off. It's like you can't steal money in the NBA, bro. It's yours. Once you sign it, it's fully guaranteed. Y'all gotta understand what fully guaranteed mean, and stop saying shit like somebody's stealing money.
NBA players and athletes are stock. If any of y'all ever invested in stock, you hit with some stock, you lose with some stock.
I think to that. I think to what some people mean by that is that they feel like he should give some of that money back. But like you said, hold on,
out of here, bro. No, we ain't doing that.
But no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying how some people think.
You brought it up because you do damn near about to try to goddamn push that narrative.
No, I ain't pushing that.
Ain't doing that shit.
I'm not pushing that. I'm
give money back, and you even entertain that shit.
No, I'm not entertaining it. I'm just telling you what some people think. I'm not saying I'm never entertaining that, because, like you said, and I agree. Once they sign that contract, that's guaranteed money. Everybody should know that NBA money is pretty much guaranteed money. So no, I don't have an issue with him getting paid. I mean, if the team has to pay him, because fuck, that's the contract he signed.
I never feel bad, especially for black people getting over on a large corporation.
Nah, I don't.
No, think about. Look at how much the Bulls got over on Michael Jordan, bro.
For years, until he put his foot down, started getting that $30 million a year.
So
they got Scottie Pippen, and everybody was mad at fucking Michael, because what Mike got to? What the fuck Mike gonna do for Scottie?
Well, no, Mike got mad because Tony Kukoc came in and got paid more than Scottie, and Mike felt Scottie should have got paid more than Tony. That's what happened. That's why all that.
But that's Scottie Pippen fault for doing that bad deal.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody blamed Mike for Scottie. Even in documentary, Scottie, you said, and I quote, "I needed the money because I know the situation my dad was in." And then you got the old GM saying, "We told Scottie," which I shouldn't have, but I disclosed him. Scottie don't sign his contract. Scottie needed that money right now. That's why he signed it. And then when he realized, oh shit, I'm worth more than what I signed for, they expected Mike to step in when Mike just finally got what the fuck he owed when he hit you with them going to play baseball. He finally started getting paid as Air Jordan $30 million a year. So and folks, LeBron backers was running with that shit. I'm like, bro, did y'all not hear Scottie even say I needed to sign up for that shit? Like, you can't blame Mike for that shit. And then Scottie, you going on this no BS tour. One thing I don't like about you, bro, we saw you have a temper tantrum versus the Knicks and not going to fucking game, and Kukoc still hit that damn shot.
I heard that tour isn't about they're not out to bash Jordan in that aspect. That's what I hear.
Oh, really?
He should bash Jordan. He should. Jordan.
Hey, why you throw LeBron backers in there? How did LeBron get in there?
Because that's who was the main ones in the forefront saying Jordan did. It was LeBron backers. Just like when I talk.
Hey, what happened? What happened to the Kobe backers? They was in there too.
Hold on. No, I didn't see no Kobe backers. It's like when I praise LeBron, I attack Jordan fans. Like anybody can get it. I don't fuck with Kobe fans or Kobe because Kobe has passed away, but I did not see Kobe fans fucking with Jordan about Scotty. I saw LeBron fans.
Oh, so you don't think that Michael Jordan and his team was wrong for putting that part into the Last Dance about Scotty when Jordan A was not on that team, and it was not the year that Scotty did it. What the Last Dance was about, like Jordan could have left that out of there. Jordan wasn't even on that team.
Hold on, but that was Scotty's episode. That was telling Scotty's story. That was for Scott. Like that was telling Scotty's story. Like
Hawk, when you tell my story about the time we played together, I already be about the time I got interceptions and knocked people out. Don't tell them about somebody beating me.
No, but here's my thing. That's a part of Scotty's story of why he held out. They had to tell it. Remember, he held out.
But I thought he held out before that.
No, that's why he was holding out, because so if he said I wanted more money, you know that the suits were gonna say, well, this is why he held out. So everybody was like, why Mike ain't step in? And Mike like, what the fuck? Like you just said, I wasn't even fucking playing when you did this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That was 94?
Yeah, it was like right after when Mike went to baseball, Scotty signed that deal.
So that was 90.
Not mistaken.
But I don't think they expected Mike to step in and to like kind of like where his word went over everybody else. I think they felt like Mike should have stepped in to go to bat for Scotty. You get what I'm saying? Now, if put like this, do you think the management would have listened if we'll say Horace Grant had to went in there and vouch for Scotty over Michael Jordan coming in there and vouching for Scotty?
Were they doing that back then?
Huh?
Were they doing that back then? Were players?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, they weren't.
On other people.
Hey, players were grateful to be getting paid to play basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Like we looking at through our lens of being advanced and how to negotiate and how to advocate. Back then, let me tell y'all that Jordan fans, which y'all don't fucking ever talk about. Jordan was a shut up and dribble guy. He shut the fuck up and dribbled. He did. He told you that. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
Michael Jordan, this is why I give LeBron a lot of credit too on things, because I'm talking about business savvy to be that young. Michael Jordan got screwed on down there every deal he did. The Nike deal, look back on it.
Wait, in response to that, because I like to be fair, even when I'm being petty. It took Mike. So granted, Mike helped Charles get a better deal. So Mike's deal that he was getting was the best for his time. He was LeBron of his time. So LeBron understood trademarking and everything. So that's why LeBron owns King James and all that. Mike had to buy all that. You know what I'm saying? And got his own wing at Nike, and Nike still own it. So I'm with you on that. Like LeBron saw what Mike did and what's available now and took it a step further, as you should. The next generation should always go a step further up. So LeBron being business savvy of not taking that $10 million for what Steve Stout when they try to give him that. Like, think about that, man. LeBron, 18 years old.
That's huge.
They about to give you $10 million and you got the world-thon saying, oh, you about to give me 10 now.
And you poor too.
Yeah, and I'm poor. Oh, I know I could get more. Like, salute to LeBron so LeBron understood his worth and how to really elevate his circle. You know what I'm saying? The people close to him of not always having to depend on him for money, but they create their own revenue streams. So while LeBron is, I always say he in the class of his own. Like that Jordan LeBron shit is just fun for debating, but you can't debate them two motherfuckers. Like LeBron took what he did. So Jordan won't nothing but a old heads. I'm sorry. MJ was a better version of Dr. fucking J.
Yeah. That's you absolutely right. Just a little bit shorter.
Yo, that's all he was. He was an upgraded version of Dr. fucking J. LeBron James was motherfucking Bron. We ain't never seen nothing like him.
This is what I don't understand. People never knock Jordan for the talent he played against. Jordan is unfair to that era. I'm telling you right now, none of them guys in the NBA back then could have guarded me, with the exception of people like Isaiah. I'm talking about you. Jordan was playing against Sennett. He was playing against white, old, gray-haired men.
Shut up,
He was. Bro, Jeff Hornacek and them. Hello.
Rock, they lock you up, dog.
No. See, this what folks get twisted. They think, oh man, the defense was better back in the day. No, they was playing football on the basketball court.
That's facts. That's facts. You cooking. Yes, keep going.
That don't make them better. That means, like, LeBron can play in any era just like Jordan can play in any era. Jordan would dominate in this era without you being able to tackle him and do all that, because Jordan was a superb athlete. I just don't get how people feel like they got to hate on one or the other, man. These are two of the greatest. I'm fine with putting one in the left wing and putting the other one in the right wing and say, man, these the GOATs. And you know what I'm saying? And let's see who else can get up here on the level with these guys. That's just how great they were.
Facts. Oh, my shit. Then okay.
Hey, yeah. Hawk.
Yo.
I had wanted to say this, but I ain't want to seem like I was taking off the subject, like how we give LeBron that credit and how we see where Nike really, I know it's the best deal at the time for Jordan, but Nike got the better end of that deal.
Yeah.
This is why I don't get why so many people hated LeVar Ball, bro. Like, LeVar Ball was really trying to get our people to see that your sons should make the bulk of the money off of their blood, sweat, and tears in their name.
Yep.
Michael Jordan just became a billionaire a couple of years ago. Nike has made so many billions off of Jordan, it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Like, and all of I was saying is that's not fair. That's not fair. Let's make it where our kids, our children, because we looked at it, everybody looked at it like he was just so arrogant when it came to his boys. Even though he was doing this for his boys, he was doing it for all our boys. Yeah, but we couldn't see that.
That's a fact, bro. I really, as much as people talk shit about LeVar Ball and the onus of a father living through their kids, and people, everybody get caught up in the next generation trying to live their dreams through them to a certain extent. But if you don't advocate, like, why do we always have an issue with a person or persons in the camp that's attached to said player advocating and creating their own narrative versus allowing the conglomerates and people that don't know them creating their narrative? That's why I always have an issue with people say, oh, you got to be humble. No, I'm not going to let you tell my story. I'm going to tell my own story. I'm going to control my own narrative. I'm going to fight for that, because at the end of the day, that's all you have, the perception of yourself. So when folks got mad at LeVar, two out of three of his sons made it to the NBA. His youngest boy went the unconventional way, still made it, one of the better point guards in the NBA. His other son, Lonzo, came in, worked on his shot, became a better shooter, having knee issues now, but they made it. And then Jello's still trying to make it, but as a big baller brand, like, they made huge splashes in the lane in which their dad was out here promoting and getting on every big time show that exists. Like, you knew who, like, he was in the WWE, dog, coming down the ramp, getting in the wrestling ring, bruh. Like, come on, man.
That's huge.
Just now, you got Saint Ahmad, the brothers, and how their dad, you know what I'm saying, went about with them. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with the people around you being voices and advocates for you. We got to get out this old adage of, I'm gonna just be humble and meek and I'm gonna just let my play do the talking off. We don't care about humble people. Y'all really don't. Don't nobody tune in for the nice, humble person. They tune in for the characters, for the controversial people. Why? Because you are entertained.
Facts.
Hey, can I answer this question you got up?
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, bro.
So it's interesting that question is asked, as I've talked about this with a few of my homeboys, and I think there's going to be a few faces of the NBA once LeBron, Steph, and KD leave. Anthony Edwards is one of them.
Yes.
I do believe that Luke is going to be another one.
Yep.
I think they're trying to get Shea SGA as one of the faces.
Yep. They
And
pushing
then
him.
Victor Wembanyama is going to be the other one. So I think they're going to have 2 international and 2 Americans, and I think they're going to try to get like Joel in there somehow too, because he's kind of like both. Because he's a U.S. Citizen, but he also has citizenship. I can't remember exactly where he's from, but he has dual citizenship. So I think those are going to be the next faces of the league once they leave.
I disagree. Reason why I disagree is I think that all those guys you mentioned had a great chance at becoming that, but they fucked up. That Victor boy, oh my God, because of what he can do. What you see what he doing on the defense end, all that, the offense is gonna come because he can score, all of that. Plus, I think the only thing that's knocking him, he's in that small market, San Antonio. But that's the thing that's hurting all the rest of them guys. Look at Shea. As cold as Shea is, he in OKC. Look at Edwards. He in Minnesota. Like the
So
biggest
Hey,
one
hold
is
on. Mike
Dallas.
Raymond said Luka doesn't have the athleticism to be nice past 15 years. Luka ain't even super athletic. He's
well,
crafty.
you know what's crazy? Luka's been playing professional basketball since the age of 12. So yeah, we can dismiss that. Also,
Hey, Luka just
uh,
crafty, bro.
yeah, he's crafty. Also, this game is becoming not becoming, it's already international. I would have agreed with you if you would have said that about 10 years ago, but this game is far too international for them not to have any international faces of the league.
That's why I say it's gonna be Victor. It's gonna be Victor.
It's going to
So
be
he's saying
Victor.
Victor is gonna be the soul
No,
face.
it's
The
not going to be.
sole face.
You can't do that because this game, the game is international, but the game is still American. You got to have an American face. You got to have an American as the face of the league. I know Shea is from Canada, but his formative years, high school and college, were in America, in Tennessee. He went to
Hey,
high school in Tennessee.
we just
He
gonna
went
be
to
honest, bro. Let's be honest. I mean, we being PC. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's either Anthony Edwards or it better be Tatum. They don't want the NBA don't want no. As much as we want to be international, the American fan does not want a non-American being the fucking face. Y'all know that.
But no, I get that. So you have Wembanyama to appease to the international fans, not necessarily to appease to the Americans. That's why I said there's going to be multiple. That's why I feel like there's going to be multiple faces of the league.
When have we?
But it's never been multiple faces.
Yeah, it's never been multiple faces. I never remember it being multiple.
Magic and Magic and Bird.
That's not multiple faces.
They were American. They were American also.
Okay, so but the game wasn't as internationally known as it is.
All right,
now.
so even when Yao Ming was in the league, was he the face?
Nope.
But he brought in a lot of money.
He brought in a lot of money.
He
brought in a lot of money for the international market, more or less the Chinese market.
So here's my only thing about what you just stated. A lot of these international players don't want to be the face. Like Giannis don't want to be the face. It's up to Victor if he wants to be in the forefront doing all these commercials. Like Joker don't want to be the face. Like a lot of them don't view the sport like we do.
It's normally one face at a time, with the exception of a few errors. Bill and Wilt probably was the face together. Then what? Dr. J was the face by himself. Then you had Magic and Bird. Jordan was the face by himself. I don't care what nobody said about how good somebody else was. Jordan was
nobody's disputing that Jordan was ever the face of the NBA, and if we're being honest, that once Jordan became the face of the league, and I think that was like 88, 89, then that's when the game started becoming international. I think David Stern had taken over. I think that's when the Dream Team was formed. They went over, and the game became international late 80s, early 90s because of guys like because of MJ.
But I think
go ahead, Mike.
No, I think from over the years, international players don't care nothing about being the
They
face.
don't. Yeah, they
And the
don't.
reason why they don't is because they're so well established from overseas where they're from.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the NBA, remember back in the day when they wanted to come to the NBA, they had to, like, the NBA team had to pay
Had
the
to pay.
team out
Yep.
of their contract across.
Yep.
Yeah, because they make so much money over there and they're already established. Coming to the NBA is like Plan B. Plan A has already been accomplished.
Great point.
and
So
and
that's
and that's I get what you're saying, but from a business standpoint, I think that's what everybody's missing. It's a at the end of the day, the NBA is a business, so you
Yeah.
have to appease. So you have to appease to your international conglomerate, and if they see somebody like, hey, like, damn, he over there doing this thing in the NBA, you know, it puts more eyes because now they're focusing on international overseas. That's why you
Hold on.
have an NBA Africa. That's why you
Hold on,
have.
God. Hold on, Godfrey. Because I think
Go
so.
ahead.
I don't think we're missing your point. Here's what we're saying. They're already getting those eyes without them being the face because those countries follow them religiously. You feel what I'm saying? They already getting
yeah,
those international dollars. They don't have to make them the face. They really don't. That's why I
yeah.
use Yao Ming. They was getting eyes without Yao Ming being the face. He was one of the marquee guys. Like, you can, like, Victor Wembanyama is marketed as a marquee guy right now as a rookie, just like Chet. Like Chet and Wembanyama, those gonna be some battles. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like from a product standpoint, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, NBA is an American game. You're gonna make the American. That's gonna be your priority. He's gonna be your face. American's gonna be there. They're
But
not going to allow. They're
but
not going to allow somebody overseas to be the face.
all
I'm
the
being
all
honest.
the all the Americans that's good enough to be the face and the small. I even include Ja, and I'm from Memphis, but Memphis not big enough. Like, it's
No,
somehow they tend to get that face in a big market.
But
LeBron
Chicago
was the
wasn't a
face.
big market. Chicago wasn't considered a big market.
LeBron was the face in Cleveland.
Cleveland wasn't
Like
considered
not
a big market.
my
Yeah.
and Miami's not even considered a big market.
Mm-mm.
And he was the face in Miami. Like, this is what I'm saying. Golden State, Oakland, Golden
What's
State.
LeBron? See,
That's
LeBron wasn't the face when he was first in Cleveland. It was Kobe.
Well, they had the puppets, so they were marketed.
they were marketing him as the face of the league. That's what I'm
Yeah, they
saying.
had
Like,
Moon had the puppets that year. Moon was in
they were
Grand Rapids. They had those puppets that year.
they were marketing him as the face of the
I'm
league.
glad
Like,
you brought up Kobe though.
in Cleveland. Miami wasn't, like I said, Miami's not that big of a market. Oakland is not that big of a market, and Steph was they were trying to they were making Steph the face of the league. Like, there's so
Hold on. You think Silicon Valley is not a big market?
I
You
said
think
Oakland.
Miami
Dude,
is
that's
not a
where all the fight. That's where all the big banks going now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
like
They
so
like the
crashing
money,
down.
the money making.
silicone. So hold on, silicone is more or less considered San Francisco. I'm from there. I know this. Silicon is they consider Silicon Valley more so Oakland. In the East Bay, where Oakland is, that's not a big market. That is a mid market.
Hey, I gotta get
but
up out of here,
see,
man. We got
the,
2 minutes. 2 minutes. We gotta
the,
wrap
the
up.
rest of the world doesn't see it that way. The rest of the world cramps, except for when it comes to football, because the only reason why people know the difference in Oakland and San Francisco is because you had the 49ers and you had the Oakland Raiders. But when it comes to basketball, you got to look at it. Chase Arena, where is it built?
That's why it's in San Francisco. You're proving my point.
No,
San Francisco is a bigger market and draws the crowd that they want, which is the Silicon Valley crowd. I know this because I live there. Nobody, if we're being honest, where the Oracle was, which is
Mhm.
deep East Oakland, which is where I'm from, which is where I lived. I could walk there. Trust me, at night, that's not the place you want it to be.
Mm.
That's not the place you want it to
I
be.
understand at night, but for the rest of the world, when Oracle was on, when you showed the Warriors on TV, Oracle is jumping. It's
Jumping.
packed with
No,
capacity.
I get that, but in San Francisco at the Chase Center, where Silicon Valley is maybe like 30 to 45 minutes away, drive instead of having to take a 2 hour BART ride from Pittsburgh, California to the Oracle Arena, that's a huge difference. That's a
Yeah.
very huge difference. On top of the city of Oakland is so cheap, they weren't willing to remodel a lot of the stuff that was going on at the Oracle and the Coliseum.
Hey, well, look, man, I ain't trying to cut off your wisdom, man, but I got to head up out of here. We hit the 2-hour mark, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in for the Petty Hawk Takeover. I'm going to have to just make this a regular on Sundays, man. I like the Sunday vibes, man. I know the usual suspects pissed they ain't get to show up, but yeah, this is the Petty Hawk version. So if you don't like none of the shit that was said, fuck you. That's it. That's Petty Hawk. That's how Petty Hawk feel. BallHawk, appreciate you for tuning in. Hey, Rock, shout out your podcast, bro, so people can follow your podcast with you and the homies.
Hey, man, please go on YouTube. Always _ facts over feelings. Facts over feelings is the podcast, but on YouTube, it's always _ facts over feelings. I promise if you go on there, man, you subscribe, don't take no time. You're going to like what we're talking about.
And Godfriend, man.
I'm going to go subscribe right now. Right after I get off here.
Thanks.
Hey, I appreciate you, Godfriend, for always tapping in, bro. Much respect, my guy.
Well, of course, man. Anytime I can get on and just shoot the shit about everyday life.
Fact.
I appreciate it.
Hey, just think you ain't the Jacksonville Jaguars trading for bum ass Matt Jones. So with that being said, man, it's the BallHawk Show. We out of here. Peace.